Hello, young ones. Gather around and listen closely. Today, I will tell you the fascinating story of why the shell of the tortoise appears cracked. It's a tale of cleverness, trickery, and a valuable lesson learned. Long ago, in a land filled with lush forests and flowing rivers, there lived a tortoise named Tobi. Tobi was not the fastest, but he was certainly the cleverest of all the animals. One day, the birds of the sky decided to host a grand feast and invited all the animals. But there was one problem. The feast was to be held in the sky. How could a tortoise, who could not fly, join the feast? I must find a way to attend this feast. Yes, I have an idea, Tobi said to himself after a moment of thinking. Tobi approached the birds and convinced them to lend him feathers so he could make wings and join them in the sky. The birds, curious about Tobi's plan, agreed. They gave him feathers, and soon Tobi was soaring through the sky with his new wings. When they arrived at the feast, Tobi, being cunning, told the birds that they should all change their names for the occasion. He informed all the birds that his name will be All of You. "Why, all of you?" asked one of the birds in confusion. "You'll see," Tobi said, smiling craftily. As the feast began, the host announced that the first serving was for all of you. Tobi quickly stepped forward and ate the entire serving, claiming it was meant for him since his new name was All of You. Tobi ate so much and left little to nothing for the birds who had invited him to the feast. The birds soon realized that Tobi had tricked them. Furious, they decided to take back their feathers, leaving Tobi stranded in the sky. As the birds left the feast in anger, Tobi pleaded with them to tell his wife to place soft grass and plants on the floor so it could cushion his fall. But because the birds were angry with him, they decided to tell his wife that he had requested she place hard rocks and iron on the floor, awaiting his fall. Tobi's wife did as she was told. Without his wings, Tobi began to fall from the sky. He plummeted towards the earth, and with a great crash, he landed hard on his shell. The impact shattered Tobi's shell into many pieces. Fortunately, Tobi survived, but his shell was never the same. It was cracked and broken, a reminder of his trickery and the consequences of his actions. And that, dear children, is why the shell of the tortoise appears cracked. It is a lesson that while cleverness can take you far, honesty and kindness are what truly make you great. And so, the shell of the tortoise remains cracked to this day. The tale of the tortoise's cracked shell was passed down through generations, a timeless story of wisdom and integrity. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please like, subscribe and share the video. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.